Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Checking now to see if you guys can hear me. Checking 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Can anybody hear me? Can anyone hear me? No audio. No audio. It's got to be a joke. No. Joan can hear me. Joan, can you hear me right now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Joan, can you hear me? Yep, there we are. Okay, everybody can hear me. I don't know what's happening. Well, we know what's happening. Things are shifting and changing, and I see all of you that are tuning in tonight. I want you to know that my mission to be here with you tonight is not to be a messenger of loved ones' stories, but to share with you an experience that happened at 7:23 and 7:24 p.m. I have the Eternal Om playing for you. You should be able to hear it over my under my voice. Thank you. Everybody stay present. At 7:24 p.m. there was an energetic shift. Something changed. It's changing now. We're coming out of a darker time. We're standing because we have stood strong, because of our faith and our belief in something. It has pushed the energy further from us, the negative or restless energy. So at 27:24 p.m., there was an army, a choir of energy, angels, spirits, guides, guardians, intelligent light, all these beautiful things that were all very present at 7:24 p.m. And then I started to hear one thing after another, page after another and another and another, saying that there's more to the story. We are experiencing an energetic shift. It started at the beginning of the coronavirus. We all went into this kind of hibernation. Some of us got scared. I did. Some of us got worried. I did. And then somehow we pulled through that restlessness through our prayer, through our belief, through our chanting, through our reciting of rosaries, through our being connected, united in this space has allowed us to do something. So the change started. The change from restlessness to peace has started. At 7:24 p.m., the gateway opened, a doorway opened. Now, in the old days, when I would have these feelings, I'd call my friends. I was 18 years old, and I'd say, hey, listen, I got to talk to you guys. There's something happening. Well, something's happening now. It started an hour ago. And as we go through these next several weeks to several months, the more that we are patient, the more that we are united, the more that we feel this connection, the more that we will be able to achieve. And you're not going to believe this. Maybe you will. I've been hearing the voice of that. Well, you know, I hear voices, but it's not just the voice of one loved one, it's an army of energy. It's all happening right now. It started at 7:24 p.m. today on May 18th. A change came, an energy shift. The change started. What does that mean to us, though? Oh wow, feel the energy right now. Feel the power of that energy right now. What does it mean? It means that the collectiveness, the collected consciousness with the power to hold energy, with the power to pray, to meditate, to chant, to sing, to be together, to be united, the ability to hold the energy of love for each other, to say a Hail Mary, to chant beautiful songs, to sing the eternal Om. We collectively have shifted the energy. Now, look, this is not about your loved ones tonight, but this is the part that you may be surprised to hear. They knew too that this shift was coming. Little signs and signals and messages from them telling us that we are moving forward. And so as I sat there at 7:24 p.m. and listen, you all know that I feel energy. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to me. If you're not into guys like me, you wouldn't be wasting your time and energy, but you believe in something. And I'm asking you to believe in all that is within your grasp, to believe in the connection of our loved ones who give us inspiration to live each day, and then to connect even higher through the power of that prayer, through the power of the chanting, through the power of singing the eternal Om. What we have done, and it's everybody out there who's fighting the cause, meaning sharing the love, everyone who's done it, we are all going to win the battles, the journey, because of the energy of love. So when I asked because when I'm doing my thing spiritually, I ask. This is not a night about your messages from your loved ones. This is a moment, because I had no intentions on coming live until 7:24 p.m. when I felt the presence of this beautiful entourage of energy, the same feeling that I had when I died and crossed into that space. That same feeling came at 7:24 p.m. But I knew that while we are all in this together, we still have a role moving forward. So the energy might become intense, but the intensity will give you opportunities. And as I sat there trying to figure out what this was all about, I heard that it was about clearing up the old fragments. To become the receiver of good, we have to be good and give good and be love. But you know this, and this is why change is coming. Through our collected effort, chanting the eternal Om, praying the rosary, as the Gloria Gemma group does every week, they all come in unison together. Or when Diane Lupo does her work with you on live, we come together. Or when you are out there, you essential workers, bringing love and kindness to somebody else, we are working together. It's when we say, I love you. It's when we chant these prayers. It's when we feel the connection inside of us. It's when we feel the light. That's when it changes. So let me recap for a sec. I've got my rose quartz right here with me. At 7:24 p.m., I felt a change in the energy. I felt it. I felt it go from heavy to light. It happened because you prayed. It happened because you believe in change. It happened because you found that space within yourself. It happened because you found the breath within yourself. It happened because you found the courage. I'm so emotional about it. You know what? You got to take me as I am. We have to take each other as we are. At 7:24, the energy changed. That story of climbing all the mountains that we've been climbing, one person at a time, climbing those mountains. Some of you sitting there worried about, when is the change going to happen? When am I going to see it? Well, I am here to tell you that tonight at 7:24, it lifted It lifted. What it means is that the fragments of the past no longer stop us from moving forward. Look, this is a spiritual awakening moment. That's what this is. It's a spiritual awakening moment. So what does it mean for one person? Well, the truth is, it's no longer about one. It's about us, the we. It's the collective consciousness that matters now. And it also matters that we stay connected to our loved ones. It matters that we stay connected to our prayers and our angels and our faith and our belief, because, oh my God, this is the beginning of change. Now, hear me out for a minute. In all the years that I've been doing this, and if I had time to run to my desk to get this, I would get it and show it to you. It is the timeline in the last 40 years in which I felt change. The last time that I felt it as significant as I did at 7:24 p.m. was in the year, I think 2012 was a very significant year. 2009 was a significant year. 2001 was a significant year. 1997 and 1993 was a significant year. And it goes back and forth. And each of these moments are windows of time, a peek into this, to the universe. Okay. I hope I'm making sense to you. I don't know. I took all these notes. I'm going to read you exactly what I've written here. At 7:24 p.m., the energy changed. I was confronted by many souls. They say we are shifting our energies together. Through the effort of many, the change is upon us. Love has been the guiding force. Be patient as more change comes. We walk with you. We walk with you. There are many of us. The gateway is opened. So let me share with you. You got to keep saying your ohms. You got to keep praying your rosaries. You got to keep saying amen. You got to keep saying I love you. You got to keep chanting your prayers. You got to keep calling out to each other in a loving way. And when you do, the light will appear. I know this sounds a little religious. Maybe it sounds a little out there. But this is the beginning of a shift. For the last 2.5 months, we've been waiting for that change to come. We've been wanting to learn from the change, and we haven't been able to pray the change away. We've had to go through it, and with the prayers, the support, that mechanism that allows the change to happen has happened at 7:24 p.m. So here's what it means to you personally. You're going to feel more energy. Number one, I'm writing it down for you. I mean, it's already written. Number one, and you're going to feel more energy. Number two, you'll feel more intensity. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. That makes YouTube very happy. So there's more intense energy, but the energy has a clearing effect. Clears up old stuff. As we confront or receive more energy, it brings us or offers us more opportunities to step forward. Here's what else it's going to do. Feel the energy right now. It's going to clear up old fragments, old strands of energy that's in us that isn't working as easily. old fragments of energy, those little strands that, you know, you've been trying to fix and heal forever, or trying to let go of or release forever. This is that time. I sat there at my desk, and it was a flood of energy. Makes me well up with tears, because I feel fortunate to have the experience. You know, by the time this thing is finished, this video, and it goes out there, someone out there will probably call me a nut. Not you, but somebody, and it doesn't matter. We're clearing up the old fragmented energies. So the shift, now Linda is saying that she felt this shift all day. Judy is saying that she can feel peace. So thank you. I'm not the only one. I didn't expect to be the only one. We have to keep fighting. I don't like the word fighting. We have to keep standing together, united. Different faiths, different belief systems, different ways of looking at things. Our differences are what bring us closer together. It's what's uniting us here. There could be someone here tonight who's Jewish, who's Catholic, who's Buddhist, who's atheist, but somehow we're here. We're here because the energy shift has started. So I sat there at my desk at 7:23, and PS, just so you know, I had a rough day. This was one of my hardest days, and I've had a few now since quarantined. This day was especially hard. I don't know exactly why. It was just especially hard. And then at 7:24, I saw the change. I had a premonition, a vision. That's why I work like a dog getting my green screen, which I've never used in my life, up and running. Can you believe it? It looks pretty good. I wanted you to see the stars, because every week I've been bringing you nature, and I wanted you to see the stars, because every time I look at the stars, it tells me there's a possibility. There's a great and beautiful possibility of change. Now I'm changing the music to a deeper vibration of Om. Just hang on, because it's going to be something. You prayed for this thing to happen, didn't you? I'm not here alone. I'm alone in my room, maybe, and alone in front of the stars. So you know what? Let's do something together. If I didn't thank you for being here, thank you so much for giving me a spot in the world. So let's, as we go through the next couple of minutes, because I don't want to keep you long. I know you have things to do. As we are united here, we're bound by the connection of love. So I want you to feel love. So you know what it's like in my world, in the spirit world that I live in? I might even have to go to Facebook after this. I don't know. Something's happening. I have to keep telling you more and more and more and more. Feel the energy and allow yourself to receive. So I wanted to come to you tonight and say that the energy shift has started. I hope that makes you happy. And I hope that you can be a participant in its energy. Feel the vibe. Feel the connection right here. This energy right here. Feel it all. Feel it all. The time is upon us for change. We have really only one option here, is to allow the change to happen so that we all move forward together, so that we move forward together collectively. I want to thank you for joining me. I am going to Facebook Live right now, right as soon as I hang up here, hang up. I have to. So I'm going to meet you at Facebook Live if you'd like to. Thank you. Go to blessingsbyroland.com on Facebook. Facebook forward some slash or another Blessings by Roland. You are surrounded by love right now. So let us stay in that space for one more second and know that the change is here because you asked for the change to come. Until next time, I send you love and a lot of it. Thank you.